welcome everyone. My name is Larry Wenderus Jr., Mr. W for most people, and I am the Dean of Students here at Ryan Gloyer Middle School. Just a little bit about myself. In this room right here, a long time ago, I sat in the desk and had my math class in this same building. Didn't look as nice as it does now, but I was and am a Seneca Valley alum and graduated from Seneca Valley High School. Some things I enjoy doing, I'm a coach. I enjoy coaching football. I enjoy being outside and doing some yard work and whatnot at my house. And the other part of me, my wife and I do own and have a small business outside of school. So one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about is the whole building here and the size of this building in the district. As a 7th grader coming up to this building, you are one of 1,200 students that would possibly be in this building. So that number sounds large, and we want to do our best to make sure that we're taking care of the attributes that we talk about in middle school. We talk about being developmentally responsive. We talk about empowering students. We talk about the equity in students. We talk about challenging students. The best way we can do those things, we feel, is be able to put you in teams. And for us in the 7th grade, we have 4 teams. Down this hall, you can see the Cougar team. And this big building, for 5 out of the 8 periods, you're going to be in this hallway. When you look down this hall that I'm facing right now, that we'll walk down here shortly, again, at least 5 out of your 8 periods, you're going to be in that hallway. So when we talk about the attributes that we did earlier, and we talk about these teams, in these teams, those teachers are going to work on different developments. And when we talk about that, we're talking about those physical developments, the psychological developments. We talk about the social-emotional developments and the cognitive developments. So those are all things that are happening in these teams. Let's walk down to the other corner, and when we walk down there, we'll be able to take a look at the other 2 team hallways. Now, as we stand here, our other 2 7th grade teams, shooting down this hallway here, you have the Lions. And then this hallway here, we have the Panthers. So again, we want to take the group of 7th graders, and we're splitting them up into the 4 teams. The Bobcat team we did not mention is one of our cyber teams. So those students will be working cyber from home. But we have 5 small schools out of those 600 7th graders. We feel that helps get to know the students, make it a much better and positive experience with those students. And our goal and our plan this year is do the same for each and every one of you. So we want to welcome you, and we hope that you have a great school year here at Ryan Gloyer Middle School.
Hi everybody. I'm Rob Rosso. I'm the assistant principal of Ryan Gloyer Middle School, and I get to talk to you today about the cafeteria. I want to answer your big questions. Where do I sit? What do I do once I sit? How do I leave the caf? And I'm going to answer all those questions about your favorite period of the day, lunch. If you noticed, I walked in with a mask. So to go to that first question, how do I enter the caf? We would like you to enter walking, not running. We have not run out of food any other year. We don't plan on doing that this year. You want to wear your mask until you come into the caf. Once you're in the caf, you're going to have a decision to make. I'm either going to go, I've packed a lunch and I'm going to go to one of the tables, or I'm buying a lunch and I'm going to the lunch line. Regardless of the direction you're going, we'd like you to wear your mask until it's time to eat. So that's the first big question. Hopefully that answered it for you, but help you out. Your second biggest question, or you might have looked at your schedule and thought, and this could be one of your questions, why am I eating lunch so early? Well, this year, this is one big change. We have 4 lunches instead of 3. So if you look at your schedule and have a lunch, you get to eat lunch about 10:30. Okay, your next question. I mentioned in the previous answer to the question, what do I do once I'm in the cafeteria? You either go to the lunch table with a packed lunch, or you come into the lunch lines. When you come into the lunch lines, all we ask is you follow the directions of our lunch ladies. They are working very hard for you. We'd like you to be nice to them, so be nice to your lunch ladies. Okay, once you've come through the line, what do I do now? Well, now you get to go choose your seat. This might be a little different, 7th graders from middle school. You get to pick your seat, but all we ask is you sit 4 to a table, you sit 4 to a table, and once you do choose where you like to sit, we want you to stay there. Okay, you've walked, not run into the cafeteria. You've been nice to the lunch ladies. You either have your packed lunch or the lunch that you bought from our cafeteria. Now it's time to sit down. If you notice the dividers, they tell you how we'd like you to sit. We want 4 to a table. Your backpacks will go on the back of the chairs. You're gonna bring those in with you. You put your backpack on the back of the chair. Then it's time to enjoy lunch. What you can do now is enjoy your lunch, socialize with friends, but remember, we'd like you to stay. Once you choose a place to sit, we want you to stay there. So that's all you gotta remember about the tables is once you choose a table, that's where we'd like you to stay. Okay, one of your last questions might be, what do I do when lunch is over? Well, your lunch lasts 30 minutes. Now remember what you've done so far. You've walked in, not run. You've either gone to a table or went to buy lunch. You were nice to your lunch ladies, you came and socialized with friends, and the 30 minutes is up just like that. Now what you're going to do to leave is you're going to wait for directions from your cafeteria monitors. When they dismiss you, you can go. Before you go, if you have any last minute items at your table that need to be cleaned up, please clean up after yourselves. Don't forget your backpack on the back of the chair. And then once you're dismissed, you're gonna walk, not run to your next class. And then please follow the directional arrows in the hallway once you get there, and the learning for the rest of the day awaits you. So that is how you will spend your lunch period here at Ryan Gloyer Middle School. It was nice to meet you all. Please have a great year.
Hello, 7th and 8th grade students. Welcome to Ryan Gloyer Middle School. I'm Mrs. Butchley, one of the assistant principals here. As Mr. Babusi stated, making you feel welcome is very important to us. You've already gotten to know a little bit about us in the building as part of our transition program. The open visitation for all incoming 7th graders and new 8th graders to the district introduced you to the building, your team hallways, your cafeteria, your encore classrooms, and such. You've also gotten to meet your teachers the last couple of days virtually. Your teachers cannot wait to meet you in person and reconnect with you virtually on a regular basis. When you walk through our doors on Tuesday or Wednesday, there'll be many friendly faces here to greet you and help direct you. All students will go to homeroom for the first week of school. There you will receive a printed copy of your schedule. During this homeroom time, you will meet your teacher and of course your classmates. You'll have time to ask any questions about your schedule and or the school day. One of the great things about the middle school schedule, and there are a lot of great things about the middle school, is the flex period that you'll see on your schedule after 3rd period. You'll be going back to homeroom after 3rd period each day for a time that is built into the school day to allow students the opportunity to physically move about, which we all need, and to give students that important opportunity to build relationships with their peers and their teachers. Flex also gives students time for academic enrichment opportunities or to catch up and seek help from a teacher if need be. Your homeroom teachers will be going into more detail about all the wonderful plans that they have for that flex time and for your school days for this school year. Please go to the RGMS website for all the information about our transition week, which again is so important to us, for you, and to make you feel welcome. It's posted under the tab labeled Our School. We can't wait to meet you soon.
Hello students, this is Mr. Babusi, principal of Ryan Gloyer Middle School. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. At this point, you've seen videos from our school nurse, from our school counselors, and from our student council. Hopefully you're starting to get a pretty good idea of what things are going to look like during the first few days of school. To our 7th graders who are new to the building, or our 8th graders who are new to the district, welcome. If you're a little nervous, that is completely normal, and I assure you that'll go away after a few days. The goal during our first week is to get everyone comfortable and allow you to get to know your teachers and the building. That process already began on Wednesday and Thursday during our virtual Meet the Teachers. To our returning 8th graders, welcome back. Things will look a little different for sure. There's going to be a lot of plexiglass and a lot of arrows and a lot less students while we're in our cohort phase. With that being said, much of what we do will look very familiar. I'm calling on you to step up and help our new students who may find themselves uncertain with where to go or where to be. During the year, you're going to learn a lot about Ryan Gloyer, the namesake of our building. Ryan left a lasting legacy, which included a reputation for being inclusive, connected, and for showing perseverance through all of life's challenges. There are simple ways for you to emulate these attributes, like finding someone in the cafeteria who may be eating alone and inviting them to sit with you at your table. You can become connected by joining one of the many clubs that we have here. Perseverance is going to be something we all need to show as we navigate our way through the challenges brought upon by this pandemic. I'll wrap this up by telling you how excited we are to have you back in the building. We're doing everything we can to create a safe environment that allows you to once again have social interaction and the opportunity to learn meaningful skills that will help prepare you for the future. To those of you who are taking full-time cyber, although we won't physically see you here in the building, please know we are here and you have access to everything Ryan Gloyer Middle School has to offer. Enjoy your last few days of summer, and we will see you soon.